Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. This time showing a bit of love to the lower town hall levels as well, and of course with CWL coming up, I figured I'd share some good bases. Starting off with this town hall 9 base, we have a box base, and that's generally because at town hall 9 the box bases are hardest to triple. Some of the good points of this base include the fact that the splash is quite spread out. It's not easy to get in and get all the splash defenses down in one fell swoop. Town hall is towards one side, so you don't have that in the middle. And for the rest, this base has the airsweeper centralized, so any air attack from any side will be made very difficult. Moving on to Town Hall 10 now, of course we want to give a bit of love to all the Town Hall levels. This base, once again, a big fat box base. Town Hall not to a side that's going to give a good entry for a wall wrecker. Once again, the DPS is very well distributed among the base, so it's not easy to get a good entry into the base and get a lot of DPS, making it for an easy triple. Heroes and CC far into the core of the base, and also even maybe a little bit towards the back end, it's at least the heroes, which makes for hard times taking them out. Of course, a lot of strategies at Town Hall 10 that are popular include some air finishes like Lalo, and for that it is very important to have the queen taken out, which in this case, seeing how well she is protected, is going to be very hard indeed. Logically speaking, after Town Hall 10 of course comes Town Hall 11, and in Town Hall 11 we also got you covered. Taking a look at this diamond base, we see that the Infernos are off to the side, and seeing how Zap Witches is pretty popular at Town Hall 11, it is really hard to get any good zap value with your Infernos, making it very effective against that strategy. And in the rest, it's just a very annoying base to hit, at least by the looks of it. So in all due time, this base will definitely hold you some nice defenses if you use it. Unfortunately though, I do not have a Town Hall 12 account, though I didn't want all those Town Hall 12s out there looking for bases to feel left out, so I took my nice Town Hall 13 account and just put the Town Hall 12 base on there, which is why it is of course showing as a Town Hall 13. As you can see, there is no scatter shots, there is no workshop. Workshop is there of course at Town Hall 12 already down, but there is no Town Hall 13 specific buildings right there. So looking at this base, it has a value spread out all over the place. 3 multi-target Infernos with everything of course well protected, making it once again a hard base to hit. Then moving on to Town Hall 13, actually this time we have the scatter shots and everything there now. We take a look at this base, a very spread out base, which makes for unpredictable pathing. And strategies like E-Drags or Super Witches tend to not fare too well against those bases where they are super spread out like this one. For single protected by a multi is going to be a damn hard thing to take care of as far as I'm concerned as well. And the open wall layout makes for unpredictable wall breaking on top of that. Of course, Town Hall 13 is also where the zone special becomes more popular. So seeing how there is no real good way to take out the Town Hall without a massive investment, it's another top side of this base, or another upside. And with Zaps also running rampant at Town Hall 13 as far as I know, there's also not too much grid Zap value on this base. Of course, if you really are looking for it, you can always find it, but there's nothing that jumps out to a below average attacker maybe. Now we're getting almost to the top of the line with this Town Hall 14 base. It is a format that is definitely, personally speaking, very annoying looking to me. quick little side note, there is a gap between the Inferno, the single target Inferno next to the CC and the multi-target Inferno in between the builder huts. I do realize that. But that is only because I don't have the 6th builder on my account currently. Otherwise you could counter that by moving some buildings around, maybe moving a builder hut from next to the town hall over there to cover that gap. But all around the bases, don't even really know what this is gonna be called base type wise, but I do know that I would definitely hate hitting this. Finally, the big Town Hall 15 at the top of the line, the cream of the crop, the big fat thing that it's all happening at. Looking at this base, we have a teaser style base with the Town Hall offset to one of the sides. Generally speaking though, that does mean that the other side, in this case the Eagle side, will be heavily trapped, baited and defended. But that is just one of the features why this is a great base. What you see a lot at Tunnel 15 is that you have archer blimps, super archer blimps, to take out the Town Hall, which of course is possible on this base, definitely. I'll never disagree with that. But if you want to do it with the flow of the attack, which means with the direction that the attack's coming in from, more likely than not you're going to be seeing it into either of the sweepers, which is one of the big upsides of this base. One of the ways that the attack is gonna most likely be coming in from is either from the 9 o'clock area into the scatter shot, or from the 3 o'clock area into the scatter shot. Handily, both of those ways are guided by the sweepers, making it that much more annoying and that much harder for the attacker. So there you have it, guys. There is some bases from Town Hall 9 all the way to Town Hall 15. Make sure to check out the description, all the base links will be in there. And of course, please feel free to let me know how well the bases are doing in your CWL if you decide to use them. Love to hear that. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And then I would love to see you again in the next video. Bye bye.